Mr Deputy Speaker, as I said, we are living in challenging times with rates of inflation which the country has not seen for over 40 years. To make matters worse, as the IMF reported earlier this week, the UK faces the worst economic outlook of any major economy. After 12 years of economic mismanagement by the current government, we are stuck in a period of persistently low growth and unfortunately persistently high inflation. As a direct result of this mismanagement, the government is now trying to cut public spending. It's reduced spending on the state pension before by failing to increase pensions in line with inflation until April this year. This means that for months pensions have failed to keep up with the huge rise in the cost of food and fuel, which has been hitting pensioners during the last 6 months. Independent research by the Pensions and Lifetime Savings Association, using data from the University of Loughborough, showed the sheer scale of the government's failure. This research showed that the basic state pension has now fallen below the cost of living. The PLSA put the basic cost of living for a single pensioner at £12,800, more than £2,000 above the basic state pension, which is £10,600 in the 2023 to 24 year. Mr Deputy Speaker, the government's mismanagement of the economy and its desperate attempts to cut public spending form the backdrop to today's debate. This is made even worse by the Minister's disregard for pensioners, for this House and for the public. The government's pattern of behaviour is in stark contrast to the way in which governments have conducted themselves in the past. Mr Deputy Speaker, as I mentioned earlier, there has been a long-standing convention that pensions policy is based on evidence and that it is agreed by consensus. For example, as the evidence showed life expectancy was increasing, there was a discussion about the impact on the state pension age, and there was agreement to gradually increase the state pension age. Indeed, the UK already has one of the highest state pension ages of OECD countries. I'm afraid the government is letting down both pensions and people saving for a pension. It has broken with a long-standing convention that pensions policy is developed on evidence through consultation and discussion,